Hi, Davey, Mossum. This is Josh, the Film Bestie. Hold on.
That's rude.
Yeah, well. Okay, this is really important. I gotta go take care of this. You stay right here. Hold on. Yep. Watch him. Make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Okay. If you be good, I'll give you some candy.
Yay.
Movies.
Credits.
Intro.
Plop.
Oh, kids.
Fire.
Rip off. Hi, Davey, Mossum. This is Josh, Film Bestie.
I'm so not hot. It's hot in here.
Okay. And this is Brothers Not Lovers. This is the first time we're doing something like this. We're giving you a special Thanksgiving recommendation.
But Easter's over.
You see, every year Thanksgiving comes around, and we really don't do much for Thanksgiving. There's not much decorating. There's no Thanksgiving carols, at least no serious ones. And really all our tradition is we get together one day a year and overeat.
And try not to kill family.
Yeah. Basically what we do throughout the rest of the year, just this time specifically turkeys on the menu. But we don't even really watch movies. And that's sad because there's lots of really good Thanksgiving movies out there.
Name a few, Davey.
We're going to, Josh.
Just trying to add some flavor to this.
Maybe you should learn to add flavor to turkey and maybe you'd get to cook once in a while.
I didn't know they were supposed to die first.
Do you know what the frickin' neck thing tastes like? I do! But one thing that kind of annoys me is you go on the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the TikToks, the Reddits, they used to be the Twits, now they're the X's. And they have all these lists of movies you should watch around Thanksgiving. And, well, the stupid thing is most of the movies they recommend are not Thanksgiving movies. I see movies on there like Home Alone. That's a Christmas movie. I've seen Miracle on 34th Street. Christmas movie. Heck, I remember once I even saw A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a Halloween/Christmas movie.
But you can watch it in between.
Yeah, or you could watch it on one or the other. But specifically Thanksgiving movies. Funny enough, we're going to give you 5 and tell you why you should watch them. And some of these I end up seeing on Christmas movie lists. We'll get to them. So in no particular order. The first Thanksgiving movie we're going to tell you should watch, Scent of a Woman. Set around Thanksgiving. Chris O'Donnell's character, he's hired by a family to look after their blind family member while they're away for Thanksgiving, who is played by Al Pacino.
Hooah!
Says that a lot throughout the movie. Great movie! It's a drama, but in my opinion it's funny.
Yeah, hell
Makes me laugh, especially when he convinces them to let the blind guy drive.
Roger parodied that on American Dad.
Yeah. It's a great movie, and it's one that pumps you up when he gives his patented Al Pacino speech at the end of the movie.
Aw, he was just getting warmed up.
Telling the Baird men that they're going to be Baird bums.
A lot of them.
Basically the story of a blind man who wants to kill himself, but first he saved up his checks so he could go have a great meal, a hooker, and die. I understand the great meal part.
All of it. I understand all of it. Oh God, I'm so low.
Although I didn't understand that until I went to the Outback Steakhouse and tried their bread. Now I do dream of that bread. But it's a great movie. It is set around Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving movie. Second one you can check out, one of my favorite movies of all time, Grumpy Old Men.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, honestly at their best in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, they were funny as the Odd Couple, but they never gelled together better than when they were playing two grumpy old men.
They had Anne Margaret. Daryl Hannah.
Burgess Meredith.
Mm-hmm.
These two grumpy old men, and it even tugs at your heartstrings at the end when Jack Lemmon's character almost dies and Anne Margaret begs him, "Don't ruin Thanksgiving for me."
And this is one of the few movies that spawned a sequel just as good.
I disagree with you. I actually think it's one of the few times the sequel's better than the first one.
Or better. But both are still
Both are still great movies. Both are still great movies. But if you're in the mood for a Thanksgiving movie, check out the first one. Our third recommendation. This one is for those of you who like class, sophistication. This movie, it just reeks of intelligence. A movie that is definitely for the highbrowed. And that movie is Son-in-Law.
Carla Gugino.
Pauly Shore. Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh. Sorry.
The fat kid from Sandlot.
Yeah.
Great movie about a girl who from a backwoods country area, living off of a farm, goes to college in California, gets Californiaized, so it's also a cautionary tale, and brings Pauly Shore back with her because he has nobody to spend Thanksgiving with, and, well, he's very weird to their small town country farm type lifestyle, and hilarity ensues. But it's funny, I actually never see this one on any Thanksgiving movie list, ever, even accidentally. And the entire premise is, hey, you're alone on Thanksgiving, come spend the time with me, and then everybody thinks that he's her fiance because she doesn't want to just tell her actual boyfriend, I don't want to marry you right now.
It gets really good. Keep watching.
The fourth movie, so we're almost done. Again, I see this movie all the time recommended on Christmas movie lists. A movie about a guy who is dating a woman whose spoiled rich son, she's divorced, does not want to come home for Thanksgiving. So he says he will go pick him up for Thanksgiving. And then hijinks ensue and they have trouble getting home, but eventually get home for Thanksgiving.
Rambo First Blood.
Dutch.
Oh, right. Dutch
Yes.
First Blood.
Just Dutch. But still, I keep seeing this on Christmas movie lists. It's a movie about him trying to get home for Thanksgiving. Not Christmas. But still, Ed O'Neill at his best. Time when we were like, oh, it's got the dad from Married with Children. Found out he had some range.
Yeah, but nobody appreciated it at the time. This movie tanked hard.
Yeah, but now it's remembered as a legendary classic. But for some reason, remembered as a legendary classic Christmas movie. It's not a freaking Christmas movie. Okay? Not Christmas. Thanksgiving. This one, to me, is like an essential. You have to watch this around Thanksgiving. And then here and there throughout the year. Just watch it. It's a fun movie. The kid beats him up.
Yeah, he does. But he can pay for his own breakfast.
Yeah. And it teaches us an important lesson that nothing burps better than bacon.
Now, before we get to the last one, I'd like to give an honorable mention to a little short TV movie of Thanksgiving, and that is Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Of course. Only reason I didn't include it is because...
It's only technically...
Yeah, it's a short film. But
it adds to the flavor.
Sure.
Put this in between your film.
Yeah, sure. You're in the middle of the marathon, be like, you know what, let's take a little break from something that's going to make us sit for an hour and a half and put that in. Sure. But I did save this one for last because it is the best. If there's one movie that you are going to have to watch during Thanksgiving, every Thanksgiving, it's another movie that for some reason keeps ending up on Christmas lists. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is one of my favorite movies, not just around Thanksgiving, but of all time.
Rest in peace, John Candy. Gone too soon.
Way too soon. And I will say this is high praise for the movie, saying that my opinion, this is John Candy's best film. And that says a lot considering he made some great films.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings, Uncle Buck, Great Outdoors, Wagons East. I don't care what you say.
What I love about this movie is its constant hilarity, hijinks, craziness, the whole film. But once we get to the end, it tugs at your heartstrings.
Tugs big time. It's basically got everything you could want in a movie. Well, mostly comedy, yes, but it's got drama in there. It's got feels in there. It hits you in the feels at the end of the movie. It's got plenty of great quotable moments in it.
Lord knows Family Guy's done quite a few of them.
Seriously. Another movie about a couple of guys trying to get home for Thanksgiving. And again, for some reason, keeps ending up on Christmas movie lists. Dude, people, get your holidays right. I don't recommend you watch Michael Myers around Easter. Well, I do, but I don't recommend it as an Easter movie.
This is what I miss about the old days. Holidays were celebrated at their time. And they didn't jump into the other month. Like, you did not see Thanksgiving stuff in September. You did not see Christmas stuff in October. 2 weeks before the actual holiday came on, that's when people amped it up.
I'm fine with starting Christmas right after Thanksgiving is over, but
Well, like, December 1st. Started on the 1st.
Yeah, I started on the 29th of November.
Whatever.
But I will say, we've got lots and lots of Christmas movies out there, lots and lots of Halloween movies out there. I think we need a few more Thanksgiving movies.
And Boxing Day movies.
Haven't got any Boxing Day movies, except Rocky. But, there you have it. You need some movies to have a little marathon for around Thanksgiving. We just gave you 5.5. So I hope that not only was this video informative and helpful, but I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when we post the videos, and leave a comment I can respond to in my next comment corner. If you got any other Thanksgiving movies that we should have put in the list, go ahead and comment them. Love you guys.